Hi, it's Quick Picks. First of all, because his ego is so out of control, thank you to Jake Malasek for doing the show yesterday.
Yep, no problem.
Shout out, Jake.
No problem.
You're back.
I'm back.
I'm back.
You're back.
We're back.
We're back.
I'm in the throne.
You are. I had a bad loss. I wouldn't say it was a really bad loss, but I thought I was on the right side the whole time yesterday. The line movement, I was getting excited.
Yeah.
And I lose outright. Just a big loser today, Brandon. That's what I feel like.
There's no such thing as a good loss.
No, it sucks.
What loss do you accept the most? Can I tell you about a bad beat I had the other night that wasn't a bad beat?
You can.
I had under 217.5 for Pistons Heat.
Mm-hmm.
And I had been watching it. I've been monitoring it. At first, in the first quarter, it was way overpaced. At halftime, it was way overpaced. In the third quarter, it was overpaced. And I looked in and at seeing how much time was left. There were 10 seconds left, and the score was 116-110. And my mind goes, "Oh fuck, I got this. As long as they don't foul." They fouled. They go to the free throw line. They make a free throw. It's 117-110. I'm like, holy shit! As long as they're not gonna foul. If he misses this free throw, we're good. And he makes the free throw. God damn it! I lost by half a point.
Yeah, those are pretty frustrating.
Yeah, I lost by 10.5 points.
Wait, did you really?
Yeah, the whole time I was just off. I was just off by 10, but I sweated a non-sweat.
It's been a long week.
Yeah.
I mean, it's only Thursday.
All right. So, speaking of long weeks, Cheah just never
this is the
coming back.
longest week of his life. Speaking of which, did you know what he picked today?
I don't know what he picked. Malasek said it's one of the worst picks he's ever heard.
It's egregious.
Well, not in terms of
it.
it could hit or not. It's just the fact that he sent this in is disgusting.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is. So y'all are
going
gonna
to start the show with Cheah.
It's
No,
crazy.
we're gonna start with mine, then we're gonna do yours.
Okay.
It's crazy.
This is just crazy.
I want to build up to Cheah's. Okay.
Okay. Let's.
Is that bad?
You're gonna be like, that shouldn't count.
Yeah.
You're gonna be like, this shouldn't be allowed.
Okay. In the association, what are the records for the show? I won again last night.
Yep.
Megan had a loss, but Cheah still bringing
current
it.
records: Brandon 11-6 at plus 4.2 units. Megan 9-7-1 at plus 0.8 units. Audience had a loss last night, so they're 8-9 with negative 1.5 units, and then Stephen Cheah at 7-8 at negative 1.7 units.
Okay, so back to the association. That's what I think I've got one loss in the NBA since we started the show. It was the Pistons Heat from the other night. So I have got the Indiana Pacers at home playing the Minnesota Timberwolves. The Timberwolves, I think, have lost 2 out of their last 3. The Pacers just are coming off a road trip. They had 3 road games in a row. They won their last one at Dallas, but they're back at home tonight. This line came out. Timberwolves were favored by 2. They're now 1.5-point dogs, and for a reason, I'm going to go with also Karl Anthony Towns not playing tonight. Pacers minus 1.5 against the Minnesota Timberwolves. That is the play.
Pacers talking to him over here.
Pacers minus 1.5 over the Minnesota. I don't know what camera we're using.
But you're like,
sometimes we use that camera. Sometimes we use this camera. And Malasek has no rhyme or reason. Today we're apparently using this camera, and I'm looking at that one the whole time.
Because there's 2 of you.
Pacers minus 1.5. That's my pick.
All right, I'm gonna go.
Megan, it's your pick.
Okay.
You go ahead and give your pick.
Can I go? You sure? Should I go right now? Or should I wait to get my pick out?
We're brought to you by DraftKings, the #1 sportsbook app in the world. Check out DraftKings. Also, check out the Barstool social page on DraftKings.
Come
You can
chat.
interact with us. You can chat. You can follow our picks. You can do all that great stuff with all the Barstool personalities. Megan, your pick.
Okay. You sure? Okay. Taking Cleveland State plus the 9. I did get it at 10, then it moved down to 9.5. Now it's moved down to 9. They're at Youngstown State. They've already seen each other back at home where the Vikings were able to edge out an 8-point win over this team. Yeah, I said edge out. And look, they're going on the road. This Youngstown State team is solid, but their defense is leaving something to be desired.
Sure.
And I'm getting 9 points. I just think it's too much. I will say I'm a little nervous because I did read it's senior night and they have 6 seniors in rotation. But again, I'm catching 9. I got it at 10. I also hit it at 9.5. Also hit it at 10.
I'm just not sure that clip needed to be made.
What clip?
About me telling a story about how I missed a bet by 10.5 points where I was sweating it. Why did they clip that out?
That's your boy.
Who?
It's one of the couch boys.
That was a dumb clip to put out. Just make us look stupid.
Listen, I'm not in charge of the clips during the show.
All right, speaking of stupid.
Sorry.
No, speaking of stupid, all I'm saying, let's get to Cheah's pick. I'm
All right.
taking Cleveland State
All right.
plus the 9.
Okay.
I mean, again, you're going to legit hear this and be like, scrap it. Like, it shouldn't count. So Stephen Cheah tonight is going with same player 2-leg parlay tonight in the NBA. So Stephen Cheah is going with Cade Cunningham is the player.
Oh, I saw the threes. I didn't know he had a second pick.
So he's going with Cade Cunningham over 1.5 3-pointers made, parlayed with an alt line 18+ points. So that comes out to -120 as his one bet. So he needs 2 bets to hit for this one bet to hit.
Minus 120.
Yeah. So the 18+ is -350, and then
So is his standard, is Cade Cunningham's official total, is it like 2.5?
it's like 20. Oh, for threes, it's a little. Yeah, I think it's 2.5, and then he's at like 21 and 22 points.
And he moved both of them down.
Correct.
So he's trying to game the system to get himself a win.
Yes, basically.
I think
That's
losses.
That's such a non-confident pick.
And he sent a lot of reasoning, but I don't want to read it.
That's such a non-confident pick. That's just such a, well, I think he might score this, so I'm going to move it down here like that. This screams of Cade Cunningham hitting 2 threes and ending up with 9 points.
Yep.
Okay, that's Cheah's pick. That's Cheah's pick.
What is the Rumble chat saying? Let's have they got a win. No, they did not get a win last night along with me. We both were in the loser section.
Sorry, what do they got?
Rumble chat tonight is going to the National Hockey League.
Uh-huh.
And they are taking the Los Angeles Kings to win the game in regulation, so not including overtime.
Okay. Kings to win in regulation. What we got on that?
I'm looking at that right now because it is -192 full game, and then 60-minute line, so they're -120 in regulation. So that's the chat pick.
Sounds like these gamblers around us are a little pussyfooting. They're searching out your -120s. They're searching
-120 is fine.
Huh?
-120.
It's fine, but it's. I mean, if I'm looking at the hockey lines right now, right?
Let's just pull them up.
Brandon Ice.
Let me look at this.
Brando Ice. That doesn't sound good. What about?
Yeah, I don't see
what about
much.
Thomas Ice?
No, I don't. Tommy Ice. That sounds like a rapper.
Good. That's good.
Yeah, it's
Walk the Ice.
I don't see much either. Okay, never mind.
Yeah, so that's the chat pick. LA Kings in regulation, 60-minute line.
So what is our parlay odds for tonight?
All right, here are your picks.
Yeah, give us the picks.
We have, from the chat, we have the LA Kings in regulation, -120. Stephen Cheah has a parlay, same player parlay. Cade Cunningham over 1.5 threes. Cade Cunningham over 18 points. Megan has Cleveland State +9. And I, Brandon Walker, have the Indiana Pacers -1.5. And the 3-leg parlay for Cheah, Megan, and myself pays out at
+589.
+589.
Yeah, and it's technically a 4-leg
A
parlay.
$100 bet would gather you $589 if, in fact, it hits. And we do owe you one. I certainly have been doing my part. Megan, for the most part, has done her part, except for last night. And then Cheah is fucking awful.
Is that the show?
I think that's the show.
Shout out DraftKings.
Shout out DraftKings.
All right. Love you all. Bye. Sing us the song, you're the piano man.